What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about the best farming area in Diablo 4. I'm here to give you guys all the info really fast. So starting right off, what are the requirements to do this? Honestly, you don't even have to kill monsters. You are just going to be running around looting corpses as well as chests. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the full rundown and how to actually access this area. It is a level 30 area. This was obviously in beta, but if this stays in the actual game, this will be by far one of the best farming methods in the entire game. And I just want to mention as a heads up, it's not going to be like every single time you open up a corpse, you will get a item legendary guaranteed. It is by far one of the best methods. I've played this game since the previous betas and maxed out every single character. This is still by far the best way to get legendaries. And just so I can go ahead and show you guys some more realistic like clips over here. This whole video is like about 15 minutes-ish long. And basically at about like 3 minutes over here, we get a legendary. And then you got to watch out for this area. There's a chest that you can open, which is optional. I want to go ahead and give you guys realistic gameplay. You may die in this area, so if you're playing on hardcore, think twice about going to this area. However, it is a viable method. There was even one of the best Diablo players, Yugioh, was still doing this in hardcore, so if you can do it, by all means, go ahead and do it. But I want to give you guys a realistic video. That this, I think, was the first legendary that we got. Was about like at 3 minutes, and then over somewhere around 6 minutes, we got another legendary over here. But by far, this is the best method. And on average, it's about one legendary about every 5 minutes. There was a time where I got triple, but that's kind of like skewed data. But basically, it is by far the best farming method. So let me go and show you guys where you need to go to actually access this. So right above Yugioh, this is basically the main hub, right, in Diablo 4. You just go up and you want to go to Core Dragon. Now, very important, you do not complete this area here. You do not complete the stronghold. What you're going to be doing is leaving the game and then rejoining, and then you're going to reset all of the monsters and specifically the corpses. So what I went ahead and did is actually added to a video that I did see originally by Rax. He's another awesome Diablo content creator. Give him a follow. He's got awesome content, but I wanted to make the run a little bit more efficient here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the absolute best route for speed, but also mention some extra chests. So here's the map layout again over here, but I've marked the corpses with loot goblins. So basically that's what they are. At the end of the day, this is how you want to actually start. So you're always going to start here. Remember, whenever you leave the game, regardless of where you are, as long as you're in Core Dragon, as long as you haven't completed it, you're always going to restart at the bottom. So you're going to start at the bottom and you're going to head over to these 3 corpses. You're going to flip those 3 corpses. Immediately head to your left. This is where the play is a little bit different from other YouTubers' guides, as this is the fastest route, and I'll show you guys all of the bonus chests. So after you get these 3 corpses, you're going to go to the left. There are 2 more corpses here. Now, this is optional. You guys saw me rip, and I want to show you guys that because this chest over here, honestly, I feel like it's not worth it. There are these little blood vessels that you can attack, and they will, like, block your path, so you have to actually eliminate them unless you have some other way to, like, phase through targets. This chest over here, it's a very high chance for rip, so I do not recommend it. Then you want to head up this thing that you need to climb. There are 2 more corpses here. The reason why you do the route this way is while you're flipping up the corpses, you have a very high chance to die as it's a level 30 area. Some of the items that you may get will be at a higher level requirement, so you can just use the occultist and imprint it onto something else, or you can save it to when you are leveling up, as they have patched the ability to just slam on an ability on a lower or a higher level item and then letting you equip it. This is something in the previous beta that you were allowed to do, but you cannot do this anymore unless, of course, they're changing it at launch, which I doubt it because they've already nerfed it essentially. But then after you flip up these 2 corpses, go to the right, and then you're going to flip up these 2 corpses. Now, at the very end here, if you happen to have any leap, teleport, or rogue technically jump onto a target, if there is a target here, then you can do it. What I usually do is I walk up over here, and then I jump to a target down here, and then I just leave the game. Otherwise, if you die, it just kind of slows things down. So basically, you go over here. You see where my mouse is, you go over here, here, here. Optional, if your character can do it, go over here. But if you're doing hardcore, I would stay far away from this chest. And then you go over here. And then you could leave the game if you want to, depending on the class that you're playing. Some classes are faster than others. And getting to this chest, if you have no mobility ability, specifically like... The druid technically has one where the wolf you can attack 3 times, and on the 3rd one it can like leap to it. Or if you are playing something like the necromancer, you do have the blood mist, but it doesn't let you just immediately go up over here. It could be technically considered optional, but it's relatively safe compared to this chest. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up. Again, shout out to Rax for this. I guess he's the first one that I saw it, but again, lots of streamers were doing it. So yeah, just head up over here, go to Core Dragon, don't complete it, just leave the game once you loot all those loot goblins, and then you just reset your game. Anyways, hopefully this video was informative and you learned something. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new here, hit subscribe, turn the bell if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Check the comment for more Diablo content.